Now there we go. It is the 4th of May. It is the 4th of May. That's kind of crazy. So it's been almost. I'll have to check. Let me check real quick. It was the first time that I started journaling. It's almost been 2 months. Dude, that's fucking nuts. That is nuts, bro. Oh my god. That is crazy. Yo. Okay. After, since it's unscripted and it's unedited, I can't really show it, but I can show it next, um, well, tomorrow basically. I can show it tomorrow, since then I'll actually be able to like have it ready, and I'll be able to show it. But yeah, I am. Voice is pretty groggy since I haven't spoken before this. It's like it's 11:51. I don't actually have to go study today. I have to study, but I don't have to go, and actually go presential or anything to study, which is fantastic. Since I don't have classes, I that's basically the whole idea. I don't have classes today. It's fantastic because before I was actually going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is fucking atrocious. But I mean, what can you say when you don't really know what you're doing with the schedule? But yeah, now I have like 2 days where I could focus on all these practices and all these things I'm doing in the morning, get them done, later study. That's what I'm gonna try to do, because I haven't implemented studying yet. Right? I haven't implemented studying yet. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if it's, I think like towards 6 or 7 p.m. That's where I'm gonna start it, right? 6 or 7 p.m. around there. See how it goes. I'll be implementing all like the deep work things for that session. I don't really, because I don't use it anywhere else. Like I don't have like these large periods of time where I'm like actively studying, where I'm actively like reading. I read, but it's not enough, I wouldn't say, for me to justify making like a full deep work session, right? So that's why I'm thinking maybe it is worth it. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I just don't know. Let me know. But hope you're doing well. I'm gonna continue the pointing. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I usually notice I wake up pretty. I wrote this in the journal. I always wake up and it feels very stressful for some reason. It's very weird, very weird. I think it might be in between the alarm nonsense, because I have a lot of alarm nonsense when it comes to like waking up on days that I don't actually have anything planned. There's always like some alarm nonsense. And then, but I hope that me actively having to go take classes actually helps with that, but we'll see. I think I might just have to like suck it up and just fucking wake up. Maybe I can find like a way that, you and I can benefit in case you struggle with the same thing on days where you're just chilling. Like a Saturday and a Sunday, say wake up at like early hours and get your shit done. I get my shit done, but it's not early hours. I'd like for it to be early hours since, I already get sufficient sleep and whatnot, but what can you do? It's a work in progress. But, let's see. Do I have anything? Reading has been phenomenal lately. It's always been like 30-minute sessions or whatever. I had to look at my hand real quick. Always been like 30-minute sessions lately. Which is crazy because before it was mainly just like, 1 page. I read a few pages. So best way to do it, I feel, is of course you start with 1 to 2 pages. You just continue reading 1 to 2 pages. At some point, you'll want to continue reading more, as long as there's something you're interested in. That's like the first step. Get something you're interested in, and like a book you're interested in. If you're interested in, I don't know, making friends, you get that Dale Carnegie book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. You get that, be interested in that. You read it. You read like 1 to 2 pages, right? And then And it's actually interesting because for these type of books, right? For these type of books, it's like habits and stuff. It's a lot of implementable steps and stuff. So I'm not exactly sure how that would influence. I wouldn't say focus on implementing things right away. The most important thing is just to read, and then later you can implement. Because that's like a layer of added difficulty, which I don't think if you're starting would be. Because like I certainly wouldn't do that. If I had to get into reading, let's say, right, and I had to start from zero, I would essentially just get a book I'm interested in, right? It could be whatever. It could be whatever. I would certainly do prefer physical. I think physical is better. I genuinely think physical is better. You can always bring it with you. You don't require like another device or whatever, which is also always great. I think that having it on your device might be like a bit of like people listen to audiobooks and stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan. I prefer physical. That way you can like literally just focus on the book, or unless you're doing what I was mentioning yesterday, which was like the Notion document. I think that was yesterday. I hope so. Or no, that was like before. That was before yesterday. I was like, if today is Wednesday, Monday. I talked about that on Monday, I'm pretty sure. So if you're doing that with the Notion document and like writing down any implementable things or like a plan of action or something, which you still haven't implemented, doing that plan of action, listen to me, doing that plan of action is not implementing anything. You are writing down for future implementation, but you're not doing anything yet. Don't get it twisted. Because I for one was getting it twisted, and that's why I say don't get it twisted. Because essentially, you might feel like you're actually doing anything, or you might feel like you're actually doing something, which is true. You are doing something. You are writing a plan of action, but you haven't implemented it. It's like writing a business plan. Although I don't know too much about business, but writing like a business plan or something, and not actually, or like writing what you're gonna do, like on writing how you're gonna make like a channel or something, and then not actually making it. You are making progress, yes, but you aren't implementing it to actually gain or to actually work on the goal that you want, right? So do not get it twisted, because it's easy to like get into that mistake, like into that dilemma. I think dilemma is a better word. But yeah, it's 8 minutes. I don't think there's, just to recap, if I were starting from zero reading, get like a book I'm really interested in, one, right? There might be more steps, but since this is like off the dome, this is just, follow what you will. I don't know, you might be on a different step. Get something you're interested in, start reading 1 to 2 pages. At some point, this is step 3. At some point, you want to continue reading more, so then you progressively continue. And then step 4 is like, step 0 and step 0. Get something you're interested in, put some music that you like, read 1 to 2 pages, progress the amount of pages. At some point, you'll be reading a lot, right? And start implementing those 6 steps. Right? Whichever step you're on, might be more, because like I literally just literally just put the music one just now. So there might be some obvious steps that I'm missing or whatever. But since this is off the dome, then whatever. But yeah, peace.